understand? So how easy it is. If it's very easy to get into there, the profitability will reduce. Bargaining power of consumers. If you're using this model, the question you want to ask yourself is, who are the consumers or the buyers? Who are the primary buyers in this industry? Because every time, most times, students miss who the buyers are. For instance, in the car industry, who are the buyers? Who are the buyers? What? Who are the buyers in the car industry? The new car industry, that's right. Anyone? No, so when you go to, let's say you are GM, Ford. Who are the buyers of GM and Ford? Who are they? The cars that they are selling, the car that General Motors and Ford is selling. Who are the buyers in that industry? People that drive to work? No, those are not the buyers.
The politicians.
The buyers are the dealership. The buyer. You are buying from the dealership. The buyers, the primary buyers in that industry are the dealership. And it's important because when you are buying from that industry, when the dealership, you are buying in bulk. So you are able to negotiate more. You have more power than it is you. And that was the genius, that was how Tesla started. Tesla basically went to the consumer. They jumped the dealership and said, oh yeah, you want to get it. Latest electric car, deposit $10,000. How many of you deposit $10,000? Anyone? But it was in 2019, 2020, 2021. They keep postponing when they are going to release their cars, but people are still giving them money. Dealership won't do that. So when you're doing it, you have to ask yourself, who are the primary buyers in this industry? Because sometimes it's not the end consumers. Phones. Who are the primary buyers from Apple?
Apple Store.
Smart people. Network providers. Network providers. Those are the primary buyers. Again, it's all different dynamics because when Kellogg's, what's the other one, Rogers, those are the people. If you look at so many people, most people get their phones from their network provider. People still go to Apple stores, and I believe that's one of the strategy of Apple Store, so that people can always come. Okay. So again, the same thing. Suppliers. You ask yourself what suppliers. Substitutes. Substitute. I'm going to say this is the last thing. Team 2. Are you ready? Substitutes are the products of other industries. Other industries. So, Samsung phone is not a substitute for iPhone. Okay? That's Vibrant. What would be a substitute? Computers. iPad. Right? So it's very important that you note that because I see that all the time. I always talk on it. Well, yeah, GM is a substitute. GM is not a substitute for phone. Right? Okay? No, so when you take an industry, so this is analysis of an industry, not a firm. So if you're applying this for Apple, you have to look at it on a product by product basis. Okay? So you cannot say 5 points analysis of Apple. Of course, I know if you Google it, you're going to find something like that. And it's not like that. There's 5 points analysis of the mobile phone industry. Which Apple? Because most big organizations, they participate in more than one industry. Right? They are active in more than one. Apple has gone into streaming, right? They're going to Apple TV now. It's not the same thing with iPhone, right? It's not the same industry. iPhone. They're complementary, but they're not the same industry. The dynamics of that industry, the competitors, the streaming competitors are, do you understand? Netflix, those are the competitors. That's not the competitor for iPhone. All right? So it's very industry specific. So when you're looking at, for instance, streaming, I don't know what would be bootleg. Okay, thank you so much. Let's go to spend more than I planned. Team 1, have you sent your emails to me? Team 2, have you emailed me? I cannot see it. Oh, you have the flashlight already? Oh, yeah, that's me. We got 20 minutes. Please, teams, bring out your reflection papers. Team 1, right? Team 1? Team 1? Yeah. Team 1. Team 1. Team 1.
Yeah, where is Professor? 3, 4. 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Is it?
Yeah.
So can I get the 5? Yeah, just can you put them together? One of them is going to class.
Yeah,
What are you position? Let's go, people. Let's go. Let's go. One class. Please put out your reflection papers.
From stealing the seeds to conquering the shopping world, Masters Incorporated has still fought. Despite the company's iconic standards, the company has had to face the ultimate villain, which is the e-commerce. Good day, everyone. My name is Chiana. I'm a member of the channel. Let's talk about Masters Incorporated. I'll be talking about the introduction and vision of the company, methodological SWOT analysis, internal and external issues of the company, issues with the current strategy, and then finally our recommendations. Introduction. The company was founded by Zeno program called Massey in 1858. Massey began as a small dry goods store in New York before it became a retail giant with over 150 years of history. Massey sells a diverse array of goods, ranging from clothing for men, women, and children to home furnishings and accessories and cosmetics. Massey is known for its annual Thanksgiving parade. It also has, like I said, extensive product range and has significant presence in USA. Fun facts about Massey Incorporated. It was the first company to hire a woman as an executive in the retail industry. It was also the first company to charge the same amount for the same product. Massey has over 690 departmental stores in 5 US states and has global presence in China, UAE, and Mexico. As of 2018, Massey faced financial troubles, which came about as a result of shifts in consumer behavior, e-commerce trends, and the emergence of internet competition. Now, like we all know, I was talking about the vision and vision of the company now. Massey background of Massey gives us an understanding of the development of the country over the years. It also helps us to understand the mission and vision of the country. As of 2018, according to the case, Massey had a vision statement, but did not have a mission statement. But if you look at the website of the company as of today, you can see that something has gone and they created an in-depth mission and vision statement. Massey's mission statement. Massey's vision statement is to be America's leading only retail store, to be the retailer of choice of our customers, employees, and shareholders, while the vision statement is to be America's leading only store. Massey's vision emphasizes the importance of technology and digital innovation in the retail industry. It also acknowledges the importance of social responsibility and sustainability. Now, on to the core values of the company. Massey has three main core values: respect, integrity and inclusion, stewardship, and excellence. Massey's mission statement, vision and core values reflect the company's commitment to providing high-quality products and services while operating with integrity, respect, and social responsibility. The company's investment in technology, sustainability, and diversity ensures its ability to adapt to the ever-changing market and to answer to customers' needs while maintaining its position as the leading omnichannel retail company in the United States. Now, the next speaker will talk about give us a SWOT analysis of the company.
So now let's understand the SWOT analysis of Macy. To talk about the strength, Macy has an established brand presence. Macy isn't just a store, it's a piece of history, as my colleague had already discussed about the historic presence. It has a long and esteemed legacy, which tells us that Macy isn't a shopping destination, and it also is a trustable and a recognized brand by people over the past years. It's also known for its diverse brand portfolio. Like, starting from its own brand, Macy's, it offers a wide variety of brands such as the Bloomingdale's, the Backstage, the Outlet, and Blue Mercury, and it appeals to a broad customer base. Imagine a store having a wide variety of brands all under the same roof, and that's Macy for you. It is also known for its global presence, and it acts as a global player, and it has kept its footprints in various international countries such as the United States, China, the UAE, the Kuwait, and Colombia. And this tells us that it has understood the international markets well, and it offers a wide variety of products at our doorstep. And it's also known for its commitment to sustainability. It has a great commitment towards sustainability, and it takes care about the future. And it is also having a high commitment to the planet too. And Macy is constantly working towards sustainability, as we can see that it has the high rankings in the sustainability indices, and thus reveals us that it's contributing positively towards the brand image. So when you think of Macy, you think it in such a way that it's a brand that is known for its historic presence, a global player, a sustainable champion, and a shopping and a store with a diverse brand portfolio. Now let's talk about the challenges that Macy is facing, that is the weakness. Macy has been facing financial struggles due to declining revenues and profits, and it has its stores closed in few areas, and due to the shifting consumer habits and increased competition. And this has been the financial struggle for Macy now. It also has a heavy reliance on physical stores. In a world where online shopping has been booming, Macy still stands out to have a physical store layout practice, and it is having adaptability issues too to get adapted to the online platform. It also has a limited market differentiation. Even though Macy offers a wide variety of products, the strategy of providing the moderately priced items in a traditional format has become less effective when compared to the competitors' approaches. Also, it has few management challenges, especially towards strategic planning. It faces struggles with developing a clear and concise plan, and thus raises concerns about navigating complexities and ensuring a sustainable growth. Now, my friend Ankit is going to discuss about the opportunities.
Yeah. So now we're going to go over the opportunities. First of all, real estate monetization. Macy's owns a lot of big real estate properties in prime locations like New York, Strategically selling or repurposing underperforming properties can help Macy's unlock for example, the collaboration with Brookfield Asset Management can help Macy's convert unused stores and make creative office spaces. Secondly, strategic partnership. Seeking strategic partnership with global scale, both with international businesses and local businesses can unlock new avenues for revenue growth. Like I mentioned earlier, the collaboration with Brookfield Asset Management will allows Macy's to leverage expertise in real estate management and private equity. International expansion, like my friends discussed earlier, Macy's does have a joint venture in China. They also own a shop in Dubai, UAE. So they should not limit themselves to a few locations. Entering new markets or strengthening its presence in existing ones, especially the ones where there is a growing consumer market, can help Macy's unlock new revenues. Finally, e-commerce growth. Strengthening Macy's e-commerce platform and embracing the growth of online sales aligns with changing consumer behavior. Improving online experiences, investing in digital marketing, and leveraging the data analytics can help Macy's. In addition to that, I would like to also say that Macy's can also approach the sustainable way of making products. They can make eco-friendly products and reduce waste while packaging, and that can help Macy's grab a new customer base who are more environmental friendly. Now we move on to the threats. Intense competition. Fierce competition from a wide range of retailers, including big brands like Amazon and specialty retailers. Also, discount stores can help indicate price wars. This intense competition leads to price wars, which can make Macy's difficult, which makes it hard for Macy's to differentiate itself solely based on price. Therefore, Macy's needs to have a unique value proposition to stay competitive. Shift in consumer behavior. Online shopping poses a significant threat to traditional shopping. Macy's needs to adapt their business model to adapt to the changing consumer behavior. Economic uncertainty. Economic conditions, especially downturns, can impact consumer spending, especially on non-essential items. Macy's, being a retailer, is susceptible to fluctuations in the economy. The economic uncertainties like recessions and change in disposable income can significantly affect consumer confidence and purchasing behavior. Finally, rapid technological advancements. The pace of technological advancements, including artificial intelligence and automation, can impact the retail industry. We all know AI is developing really fast. In order to stay ahead of the competition, Macy's also needs to stay ahead in technological advancements so that they have an edge in the competition. Thank you. The next slide will be.
Now, next we are discussing about the issues that faced by the firm. So we'll be focusing on both the internal issues as well as the internal issues as well as the external issues. So the internal issues, like we discussed in the beginning, the major concern that we have with this firm is that their revenue has been declining over the past few years. So which is not definitely good for their financial growth overall. And as we can see, the revenue actually has been declining, their stock value has been declining, which in fact has an impact on their retail earnings. So apart from that, they are paying a dividend which is actually greater than their net income, which also has an impact on their retail earnings. Second one is the over-reliance on a particular product category. About 60% of their revenue actually comes from sales of women's clothing, which is definitely not good for any of the organizations. Like we discussed, there are a lot of online platforms that are coming up, and the retail industry is actually already facing an issue because of that. So over reliance on this one product category was definitely an issue that had to be tackled. Then Macy's department stores were actually getting closed down because of this particular reason. They were not able to actually generate enough revenue to keep the firm running. And they were also trying to bring in new target market, and that was actually done by bringing in blue merchant stores inside their department store. And that in itself posed a lot of problems because we had a lot of other competitors like Ulta Beauty, which had the similar profile and similar target market. And so that was another problem that they had with that. So these are the internal issues that the company had to think about and actually come up with an innovative solution to tackle. The next one was the external issues, like discussed. There are different factors that have to be considered. First one is the economic conditions. So, being a retail industry, they had to be worried about the level of disposable income that an individual had, and also about the state of the economy, because that would actually have an impact on the sales. Next one was the increase in online purchases. Like I said, being a retail industry, they wanted customers to actually visit their stores with online platforms coming up, and people choose staying at home and purchasing products online. They were also facing a lot of revenue on that aspect. Then pricing strategies. They did come up with an innovative solution that was to adjust their prices. But again, customers would rather wait for online sales rather than just go to the store just because they are consistent. Next was the expenses and the labor costs. Like over the past few years, I think in 18 states, the minimum wages was actually increased, which again increased the labor costs. And now real estate monetization. We talked about the financial struggles that the firm was facing, and their strategic solution was actually to liquefy their real estate assets and to use whatever money that they got into firm's growth, into strategic investments, and also to pay the dividends to their shareholders in order to withstand their profile. Then in their competition, they had to come up with innovative solutions in order to differentiate their stores apart from other competitors like JCPenney and Nordstrom, and also from the other online platforms that are available. Then strategic transformation, like again I already discussed this, integration of Blue Mercury stores was something that they came up with, and we needed more of such solutions. So issues with the current strategy was the coming up of e-commerce. Then they wanted something that was more customer-centric approach when it comes to strategy. Then the real estate monetization so that they can overcome their debt, and strategic positioning of their firm in the industry.
I'm going to start right now. I'm very excited to present a comprehensive strategy to replace the values this time I'm going to focus first on the omnichannel experience. They should establish this omnichannel experience must simplify the holistic shopping experience for customers, and customers used to understand the difference between the online and offline shopping. And they know about the user-friendly shopping platform. So next, I'm gonna go for the launch program. The launch program, they must introduce the exclusive discounts and offering personalized exclusive brand image. So this is not only for the existing customer, but also for the new ones, so that they can make the business growth. And the third one, I'm gonna focus on exclusive brands. So they should promote in-house brands by differentiating themselves from other competitors, and they should capture a large share of market. And first of all, they should introduce exclusive partnership and unique product offerings will make as a trade saver in the real estate. And last one, I'm going to tell about international experience. So they should introduce the strategic partnership, and they should obviously explore about they should bring their iconic brand to make themselves unique, and how they should introduce the diversified revenues worldwide. So this is the recommendation for amount from my side, and The next slide, I'm going to talk about the proposed strategy. So it's all about the proposed strategy. I'm going to wrap up. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much for giving me a break. So, I'm gonna talk about the cost structure. They should focus on the sound financial management so that they can maximize income and allocate resources by streamlining operational costs. And they should focus on the budgeting and risk management. And third one, they should offer opportunities for visual growth and forming analysis that differentiate the values and static social campaigns. They should simplify brand images and attract customers, and they should design campaigns leverage various marketing channels. So this is all the proposed strategy from our side, and all thank you so much for the participation.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Tim, too. Okay. We're really part of the class. Let's talk about EFT metrics. So we're going to do as we usually do. Now, so I canceled the what's it called? The reflection paper, and if you don't get a 2.5, I'll tell you why you did not. Yeah. So let's go to the EFT matrix quickly. So the idea of the EFT matrix is that when you've done your whatever analysis, and you've done bias analysis, all the social, political, you want to ask yourself, does this pose an opportunity for this organization, or is it a threat for this organization? Okay? Now that's the first column. That's why we started with the Coca-Cola. So we're going to focus on Coca-Cola on the opportunity and threat side. Now the next thing is to say how big a deal is this? How important is this to the strategy of the organization? So for the everything that is on the opportunity and the threat side, you have 1 point to allocate to all of them. So after you identify the what's it called? After you identify the opportunities and the threat, you have 1 point. So like you can say this particular one is 0.5. This one is so important, it's 10 points. 0.1. Right? You can think about it in terms of 100 that you need to divide between. So but I want you to put the 1 point in a percentage. Let's use that as percentage. So you got 100% to share among all the opportunities and threats. Okay? Then the question for the opportunities, how positioned is this organization to take advantage of this opportunity? So let's say for Coca-Cola, you got an opportunity that they can expand globally. You've already given it a run. The question you want to ask yourself is, how good is Coca-Cola at expanding globally? That you rank on a scale of 1 to 4. Right? If you are very good at expanding globally, that's a 4, right? If they're not so good, you might bring them to a 2 or a 1. If you say, for instance, an opportunity is to enter into the snack market, right? How good is Coca-Cola at doing that? How good are they? You have to rank it from 1 to 4. Yeah, 1, 2. Because it's not something they're very good at. It's not something, you don't know how good they are in that particular. So that's what we're doing for the next 15 minutes, and I expect you to submit this today. You finish because we're not able to finish it in class today. You'll finish and submit 1 per team. 1 per team. So let's go. No, this is, you remember the one that we were doing 2 classes ago? Remember the one that we were doing 2 classes ago that we were doing strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat, right? Yes. Remember that? That's what we want to continue. Only this time we are going to use the opportunity and threat side. Remember that 2 columns that I said don't worry about? Yes. Now that's the one that I want to worry about. The Coca-Cola. The Coca-Cola. Since we started with that, I don't want to start from the beginning of the basis case. So we started, I think all the teams started it, right? When we're doing slots, that time. I think only people started it. So don't use another don't use another Excel template. Just continue with the one you started that day. But this time you're just focusing on the opportunity and threat. All right? Who has it? The guns? We saved it. It's only to save it, people. I remember saying save it in the name of that operation. And this was sent it to me. One per team though, one per team. But make sure you copy your team members. So does any team have it on? Yeah, this one, but remember it started so you remember on Tuesday, last Tuesday, we started using not save it.
Oh, the Excel thingy.
I remember saying this specific, I said save it in the name because we are going to use, I told you we are going to use this a lot. So when we're doing one, just say it using the name of that case so that you can use, because you're going to use it. Okay, so what do we do? Let's start it, let's go. Since you started that, continue with it. The case, so just continue with it. When you have gotten something there, I will tell you what to do. And there is did you save it? No? Maybe? Yeah. Okay, yeah, you did. Okay, good. So you did save it. So what you want to do is to look at one. So diversification, entering the market, remember it has to be action. So margin market is more. That's it. So the way
Who's right?
what do I do with this shit? Don't worry. So, which one is the most important? That's the one that is the most yes. I think the noise I'm going to say so when you're writing,
This one. When did you ask us?
It's just that it's total.
This is our states and the weaknesses which
It cannot become what's that's a good opportunity.
does that write down many things in my
Whereas creating everything from the started doing that already. So you understand? So basically, the idea is to plan these things and then assign rates. So we tell the rates, and let's take advantage of this. You're very careful with advantage of the opportunity. If they are not, that's the issue. It's a one-for-one scheme. It's a one-for-one scheme for periods. So they're very careful. Thank you. So that's for the threats. Can they mitigate the threats? Can they both kill it in this particular sense? Yes, so if they're capable, that's a fault. If they're not, that's a yes. So if someone like is free, right, you can take advantage of I'm going to do a lot of it, so don't worry not to get it right, just do your best. So the idea is all the now, you better put
Can you open it?
Laptop my show.
बोले जेके ओपन करने का होगा
So the rating is analytical. Don't worry about that, right? Make sure you send it to me.
নাকি বেসিস করবো এটা শেষ বলবো ওয়েট আসতেছে জানি মানে আসতেছে একটা ফর্সা বলে কিছু নাই I don't give a shit. Give a shit and it's my that's I don't know.
Yes. Today itself, I know.
So now the way which of these is the most important? Is the second those we're going to continue between, let's say, diversifying into staff and going to it's important and already made people back. So that's the so opportunities so the way
Can we see the thing they are updating?
If you're going, let me know. Because to one thing.
Yes, just email me. Email me. Professor. So you need to and then you have 100 more. Then the question is, how is my physical supplementation? can take advantage of this opportunity. If they can, you cannot be prepared. And then mitigate this. If they can, you don't fall. You cannot. We will do this in class. The person just make sure you know it and send it to me before next class. Okay, team, this team?
Yeah.
All of you? Okay. So, opportunities and threats. We need 10 of those. 10 each. Most of the organizations we are dealing with in this class, the billion-dollar organization, you should be able to identify 10 opportunities for them from the case. Okay? Then we are doing Coca-Cola since we started Coca-Cola. 10 opportunities, 10 threats. Now you want to rank those opportunities and threats. Which one is the most important? Which one is least important? And you have 100 points to distribute for them. 100 points. When you're putting it on that's the weight. The weight is which opportunity do you think is most important? Which threat do you think is most important? Of all these, which one poses the biggest? Because the idea is that your strategy should address either the biggest opportunity or the biggest threat. Yes, you will rank them and then you now give them weights. So you have 100 to distribute, 100 points. So whatever you give a particular one, if you think a opportunity is so important, maybe you give them 12 points, that's 0.1 in the weights. Okay? But all the weight that you distribute cannot be more than 100 points. Altogether, both opportunities and threats. Now the second one, which is the rating, the idea of the rating is how capable is this organization to take advantage of this opportunity.
Is the rating and weight related or not?
No, they are not. For instance, if you think about Coca-Cola, snacks and going into another country, which one do you think is more important? In terms of weight, snacks is a bigger opportunity than going into another, because they are almost in all the countries in the world, right? And the countries they are not in, they're probably small countries over there. For snacks, a big one. So if you're in the terms of weight, you probably give them higher weight for snacks. But in terms of how they can take advantage of the opportunity, you know they are more capable in going to another country than going into snacks, right? Because they've done that multiple times. They've entered different countries multiple times, right? So that's it. So they're not really, so after you've done the weight, then you pick each opportunity for each threat and say how capable for the opportunities, how capable is this organization in taking advantage of this particular opportunity? Okay? So if they're very capable, you give them a 3 or 4. It's a 1 to 4 scale. If they're not, give them a 2 or 1. The second one is for the threats is how are they able to mitigate this threat, right? There are environmental. One of the threats that we talked about in class was people moving away from sugary drinks, right? It's a threat. And I'm sure you think about it also, it's also an opportunity, right? It's also an opportunity. It's both a threat and an opportunity. It's a threat to the part of their business dealing with sugary drinks, but it's an opportunity for them to actually, for some part of their business that's moving away from sugary drinks. So that's a threat. Are they capable of taking advantage? Are they capable of mitigating that threat? Yes, no, maybe? I think they're capable because you already have products addressed to that, right? You already have products addressed to that. So if they're capable of mitigating the threat, you give them a 3 or 4. If they're not,
Professor, just one question. So for
I just want to come closer.
So Professor, for the strengths and the weaknesses, we picked 4 and 4. So for opportunities and threats, we will pick 10 and 10.
Oh no, when we go to the strength and weakness, when we are doing strength and weakness next week, we are going to pick 10 and 10.
The rating is 1 to 12.
We just started, I'm trying to help, allow you to dip yourself. Yep. I'm just trying to help us dip our leg into the water gradually. And again, we're going to do a lot of this in class. So don't panic, don't say, oh no, I don't know, don't panic. We're going to do a lot of it in class. Please send, I want you to, if you could please send this to me before next class, that would be great. Thank you so much. I will see you on Thursday.
What is that like?
Sorry? Something for myself. It's not too much of an assignment, but this is what I do is when if the class average at the end of the semester, the class average is very low, this is what I do. Because your alternative is to say I will give you an extra assignment, and I think you folks are busy. So I use this class activity as my way of saying, okay?
Dot testing, dots are weaknesses, 10 opportunities, 10 threats. Yeah.
Equal divide করে দিতে হয় দুটো মিলে 100 হইতে হবে যখন অপরচুনিটি এটা খুব জেন্ডার উইকনেস বোথ ওই ভাষাকে
If you can send it to me before next class, that would be great. Because as I was explaining to the other team, if say the class I want to move the grade forward. So,